Hello everyone, and welcome back to Useful How-To Videos. My name is Mike Sands, your guide to solving tech-related issues. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more useful content. Today we're diving into the world of Logic Pro X, which is a fantastic DAW that allows you to create and produce music. In this video, we will be showing you how to overlay or how you can record multiple instances of the same track. So if you have a track, and let's just say you have a track and in one recording you just want to play like the melody, and then you want to come back behind in the same on the same track or the same region, you want to come now and play the chords, and you want it to sound like one track. Well, in this video I'll show you how to do that. I actually had a question on how to do that, because the person, what was happening was that when they did this recording, or when they recorded something, and we're going to do it using MIDI, but when they recorded something, it always seemed to take the latest version of it instead of it overlaying. So I'll show you what I think was happening and how we can fix that. Okay, so I'm just gonna open up a simple software instrument using MIDI. So in my case, which I'm pretty sure is going to be standard, I have a keyboard here, and I'll show you a picture, but I have a keyboard where I'm using a MIDI cable that actually feeds into my audio interface, and then I have another cable that feeds from my audio interface into my MacBook Air through a USB cable. So we're going to create a software instrument, and we're just going to choose, I'll choose like an electric piano, okay? Vintage electric piano. You should see it there. So let's get rid of all of this because we don't need that now. So what I think was happening was we would have to turn or switch a setting, and that setting is actually shown here on the screen. You should see me move my mouse on the record toolbar, and then since it's MIDI recordings, we're going to use that option. But note here, you can use the same approach for audio recordings. So I'm going to choose MIDI recordings, and I think what was happening here was that it was left on replace. So let's see what happens. Let's see if we can recreate the problem and then show a solution for that. So let's just choose a simple song, Mary Had a Little Lamb. So I'm going to play the melody first, okay? Okay, now what I'm going to do is play the chords below it, and what should happen at the ending of the when we replay the recording again, what should happen is we should hear the latter recording, which in this instance should be the chords. Okay, so let's record now the chords for the melody we just played in our first take. So this is our second take. Okay. Okay, so let's go back and hear it, and like I say, what we should hear is just the chords, because the chord was the latter recording. Okay. Okay, so we've recreated the problem. Now let's find the solution for it. So I'm just going to delete that. And I'm now going to go to record, and I'm going to go to overlapping MIDI recordings, and I'm going to choose merge. Okay, so there's three things I want to focus on. Is the merge, the overlap, and then this overlap merge selected region feature here. Just want to see what the three of those does for us. Okay, so we're going to choose merge, and we're going to do the same approach here, where we record the melody first, and then we're going to take the second take and we record the chords, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so first take. Okay, go back and re-record the chords now. Okay, now let's listen to it, and we're gonna hear what happens. Okay. Okay, so we see it fixes our problem. Now we're able to overlay. If I want to go back and play something else over that, I can do that. I'll find something creative, but just to show you, I'm now at a third part, and it should work. Okay, here it goes. Okay, so you heard the third part where I was mostly playing da 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 da. Okay, so we should hear that. You should hear that part. You should hear the chords, and you should hear the melody. Okay, here we goes. Okay, so that's proof of concept. So it actually works. So to overlap MIDI recordings, once again, we're gonna go to record. We're going to go to overlapping MIDI recordings, and we're going to choose merge. Okay, remember when we had it on replace was where we saw a problem where I mean, it replaced the latter recording replaced anything else that was recorded before it. Okay, what happens if we choose that overlap feature? Let's figure it out. Let's see. So we're going to choose the overlap feature. We're going to delete, and we're going to say, oops, I actually deleted the software instrument, so I'm just gonna go back and add it one more time. So okay, now I'm gonna do same approach. First take is the melody, second take is the chords. Okay, second take, that's the chords. Okay, so let's see what happens. We're gonna play it back, and keep in mind this is the overlap. This is the record, the overlap setting. Okay. So it actually, the same thing happened with the merge. When we had it on merge, the same thing happened, but I see visually there's something different. If you see on the screen now with this overlap features, what actually happened is Logic created, it's almost as though they instead of actually merging the two recordings, they actually show it separately, so we can actually drag it to maybe a new area. Okay, let's just say we drag the second recording, and I mean, we'll hear what happens, right? Melody, which is the first recording, and then eventually it should play, should stop, and then for 2 measures it's just gonna play the background chords. So I guess it gives you some flexibility there, where if you just want to merge it, you can, and then if you want to separate it or add just the chord portion or the melody portion in another part of the project, you can do that. Okay, so there was a third option, and that option was overlap merge selected regions. Let's see what that one does. I suspect it's going to do the same thing with overlap, but I'm curious to see this merge selected regions. Okay, first approach again, record the melody. Second approach, record the chord. Okay, now the chords. Okay, so we're gonna okay, so it actually merges, does the same thing as, seems to have do the same thing as merge or overlap merge. But let's see now if we can move the two different recordings like we did with the overlap. So no, it is actually merged together. And I actually figured out, I just heard one benefit that you could have with choosing the overlap feature, where we could, remember that feature was where we could keep or merge the two tracks together, or we could actually separate it. And that is simply being able to choose the volume or adjust the volume of one part, where's the chord, and you want to make the melody a little louder. That's just a personal something personal I just noticed. But the overlap and merge selected regions seems as though it's similar to the merge, so I don't think that there's a difference. Why that's there now, I'm not so sure, but maybe if you know, or if you have some insight between the difference between the merge and this overlap merge selected regions, maybe you can leave me a comment in the comment section here, and you can educate me and everyone else that's watching this video. But guys, that's it. That's how you can overlay or overlap MIDI recordings in a single track in Logic Pro. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe for more how-to videos. Feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions, or if there's a specific topic you'd like me to cover in a future video. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.